Have you ever been on controller and you've died to tap strafing keyboard and mouse shitters, and you've wanted to be like, damn, I can't do the same thing they can, and that's why I'm losing? Well, now you don't have excuses, because you can. Whether you're on PS4 or Xbox controller, you can use tap strafing without installing anything, just going through Steam. If you play Apex on Origin, you're going to need to reinstall the game on Steam, or else you're tough out of luck. So the first thing you want to do for either of the two ways that you can do this is right-clicking on Apex Legends, going to Properties, going to Controller, hitting Controller General Settings right here. And if you're using a PlayStation controller, hit PlayStation Controller Configuration Support. And if you're using an Xbox controller, hit the thing for Xbox. Make sure you don't hit Extended Feature Support because that's not what you want. You just want the Xbox Configuration Support. After doing that, you should see a blue little dot next to your controller on whichever one. If you don't see that right there, you fucked up somewhere, your controller's broken. I don't know, you're gonna have to fix that. But if you see the dot, you can continue, and this is gonna be the method for Xbox controllers. There's another method for PS4 controllers, but that's gonna be later in the video. There's a timestamp and like a little story thing. You can just see it at the bottom of the timeline right there. So first, if you have an Xbox controller, you're gonna open this up and you should see your controller here. Then go to Browse Configs, hit Community, and then hit Tap Strafe Xbox. Once you've done that, you can just hit this, hit Apply Configuration, and you're finished. It's as easy as that. But say you don't have an Xbox controller and you use a PS4 controller. It still works. What you're going to want to do is, let me reset this to default. What you're going to do is pretend that this is a PS4 controller. You're going to click on joystick move. It might say left joystick. Then you're going to change it over here. You want to hit that. Change your mode shift button to joystick click. Style of input is going to be directional pad. Once you've done this, all the four of these directional pads, you're going to put the top one to W. You're going to put the left one to A, bottom one to S, right one to D. Now you're going to want to re-go into each one of these things, and you're going to want to bind them to, well, your controller. So you're going to hit Show Activators, Repeat Rate, drag it all the way to the right, and right above that it says Hold to Repeat Turbo, on. And you're going to want to do this for every single one of these buttons, as I am doing here. And once you get to the last one, what you're going to want to do is you're going to do the same thing, but don't close out of it this time. Hit Add Activator, then you're going to want to go to Binding, hit the left joystick right here, and then you can back out. You have completely finished this, and you're ready to go into the game. While as you can probably tell, I'm not a controller movement god. I can still show you the ropes on how to tap strafe on controller. The first thing you're going to notice is that you can't sprint with your left stick click. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go into Settings, scroll down until you see Auto Sprint, and turn that on. Once that's on, obviously, you're going to automatically sprint whenever you run. And the first step to learning how to tap strafe is being able to slide jump. It's one of the most simple movement techs, and if you don't already do it, you're a moron. So learn. And once you learn how to do this, all you're going to need to do is when in the air, right after you leave the ground, you're going to hold down your left stick click and go in the direction that you want to tap strafe into. I'm using Octane to show this off more because the faster you're going, the easier it'll be to tell that it's happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a stim, and if I want to tap strafe around this corner, you can just tap strafe by as soon as I leave the ground. Tap strafe, you can do an 80 degree, you can do a 90 degree, you can do whatever you want, like that. As you can tell, I'm not the best at this because I'm not a controller player, but what I'm teaching you is still 100% applicable, no matter what, even if I'm not the best at doing it. I promise you, I'm telling you the right thing. Though tap strafing on jump pads is a little bit different. You're going to want to go into the jump pad, and as soon as you do your double jump, you're going to want to input the degree turns that you wanted to do. So like that, I can tap strafe on this if you want to do it 90 degrees. As soon as I hit the double jump, I hit it, and I'm moving my stick into the direction I want to go while pressing down the stick. That is the most important thing. You want to have stick click on. And honestly, that's about it. I'm going to show you some clips of some people who are absolutely insane at using this on controller. And with that, that's about the end of the video as these clips play. So sit back, enjoy, relax, and make sure to leave a like, comment, and a sub. So I'll see y'all later. Bye now.